Jay Staples, Sober Caddy Chronicles, and rewriting failures is probably one of the toughest things I've done since I started rewriting my story and kind of turning everything into the positives and taking the assets and so forth like that and changing it, reframing it. A lot of therapists say, but rewriting failures is, I don't do well with failure at all, because I put a lot of stock into what other people think and say about me, and when I fail, especially in somewhat of a public setting where people find out that I failed, that shame and what, failure just overwhelms, and the guilt and the shame and the loneliness and all self-imposed. But one thing I know is rewriting failures, a lot has been said, a lot goes into how much effort was put into failure or success, and trying not to make it look like win or lose, failure or success, but looking at the effort and looking at the journey up to that point. Now, if I can look myself in the mirror every morning and say I put the effort in, it just didn't turn out, and there's nothing I can do. Recovery is much like that. I don't fail at recovery because I put the effort in. I'm recovery focused. All my focus is on recovery, so I don't fail. I know a lot of people want to, take the word failure out of the vocabulary and see just the journey and the appreciation, and there's no such thing as a failure because everything's a success and you must go through certain things to get to where you are in the present moment. I get all that, but I still am never to the point where I can eliminate failure out of my vocabulary, but I constantly look at the effort, and I'm a high energy, high effort kind of person. I put a lot in every single day, and I go out and try to get everything, and I have a vision board and I have goals, and I go out and reach those goals and these visions. But recovery always comes first. I've put in the effort to be in long-term recovery, and I'm living the benefits because of it. Jay Staples, Sober Caddy, recovery hustler. Peace out. Learning blocks that I've ever come across in long-term recovery is you can't do it by yourself, but you have to start with, it has to start with you, and you have to reach out, and you have to be willing and capable of accepting help and accepting how to be vulnerable and saying that you need help and saying that you can't do it on your own and saying that you don't know how to stay sober and saying whatever it may be that's blocking you from reaching that potential. You also got to find out who the real you is. Sober Caddy can be your coach, can be your guide, and can be someone that you bounce ideas off of. We can help the families get into long-term solutions. Again, this is what we're talking about at Sober Caddy. We're not talking about short-term recovery, 30, 60, 90 days or 4 months or whatever it may be. A Sober Caddy works with families and clients to get them into long-term recovery, which is long-term solutions and so forth like that. A lot of hard work.